So Cristiano Ronaldo launched a YouTube channel and got over 50 million subscribers within the first 2 weeks. And he's putting out videos in English. Now, to put yourself out there to such a large audience, that's difficult, right? But to do that when English isn't your first language, well, that takes a lot of courage. And I think a certain type of personality. If you are an English learner and you're working on your English, I think there are great lessons to take from Ronaldo about how to improve your English. In this video, I'm going to share 3 main things that I think helped him become a better English speaker, leading up to the launch of his YouTube channel. But first, how far did he come? Take a look at Ronaldo speaking English back when he first arrived in the UK. I think in this interview he was 19.
Are you feeling more and more confident with each game?
I don't understand.
Are you confident?
I understand, sorry.
So that's starting at basically 0, or pretty close to 0. Now, let's see how much his English has improved since then.
Well, it's an unbelievable feeling. I was here in England for 6 years, and I respect English people a lot because they are very polite and they respect. Serious.
That felt like a warning.
No, but it's true.
When Ronaldo first arrived in the UK, he barely spoke a word of English. But instead of getting stuck on perfection, I need to learn all the words first, right? He focused on what really matters, which is communicating. Can I get other people to understand what I'm trying to say, even if it isn't perfect, using maybe what I just learned or what I learned yesterday? Can I get people to understand without worrying too much about how stupid I might look because it's not perfect? Another thing is that he knew that to succeed, he had to completely dive in, make mistakes, not worry too much about them, but still learn from them. And that's one of the big things that helped him improve his English. But that diving in was also surrounding himself with an English environment, right? Of course, living in the UK, being surrounded by teammates, coaches, the things that he had to do in his daily life, right? That immersion is also a big part of it. So those two things together, immersion and just focusing on communicating without much fear. But there's also something critical in his personality, to be the type of person who's willing to do that, to just jump in and try, right? So how can you apply this to your own English learning journey? Number 1, start by letting go of the fear of making mistakes, right? Don't worry too much about it. Learn from them, but don't worry too much. Focus on communicating your ideas rather than getting every single word right. Number 2, immerse yourself in English as much as possible, whether that's through watching videos, listening to podcasts, practicing with friends. And if you're going for immersion, make sure it's interactive. Find people you can practice with, people you can communicate with. Volunteering, joining communities, actually use it. Use this as a reason to connect with people and communicate. Number 3, and maybe most important, keep pushing forward. Keep pushing yourself. Once you reach a certain level, don't just keep doing the same things. You have to push yourself to the next level. Ronaldo is super rich. He has no need to become a professional YouTuber, right? But it's his personality type. He continues to challenge himself. And being out there, talking to a global audience in English, will push him to become a better communicator. It takes, I think, guts, courage, to be out there in front of millions of people in your second or third language. So take a lesson from Ronaldo here. The more you push yourself, the more confident you will become, and the more your skills will improve. Am I saying that you should start a YouTube channel? Yeah, maybe. Why not? if that sounds scary, maybe that's exactly what you should do. For things like this, not snakes and tigers, but for things like this, fear usually tells you what you should move toward, not what you should avoid. And remember, fluency isn't about perfection. It's about progress. If you keep pushing, like Ronaldo, you'll find yourself speaking English with confidence no matter where you started. Worry less about mistakes, focus on communicating, and keep moving forward. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Also, get a free course in the links in the description, and I will see you in the next one.